Scene opens in Gru's kitchen. The camera focuses on a brand new, oversized and very securely sealed box of Gru's Flakes cereal sitting prominently on the kitchen counter. Stuart, looking absolutely famished, is trying to open it. He's pulling, tugging, and wrestling with the top flaps, but they won't budge. Bello! No! Open! Banana! Cyril! Grare! Stuart puts his whole body into it, grunting with effort. The box remains defiantly sealed. He even tries biting the corner, with no success. He sits back, defeated, and looks at the box with despair. Suddenly, a shadow falls over him. The camera pans up to reveal Kevin, the tall, two-eyed minion, approaching with a determined look. He's holding a massive pair of garden shears, the kind you'd use to trim a hedge, holding them like a knight with a sword. Malanga, Mafixa, snip snip. Kevin brandishes the shears with a confident flourish. Stuart's eyes widen, a mix of awe and a little bit of fear. Kevin takes a wide stance, like a warrior facing a dragon. He positions the giant shears over the top of the cereal box. He struggles for a moment to get the oversized blades around the cardboard. With a mighty heave, Kevin tries to snip the top. Instead of a clean cut, the shears are too big and awkward. They just crush and mangle the cardboard, making a bigger mess and sealing the box even tighter in a mangled heap of cardboard pulp. Kevin, frustrated, readjusts his grip. As he does, his foot slips on a stray piece of paper on the floor. The shears swing wildly. Oopsie. Papoy! There's a loud, decisive snip. Sound. The camera cuts to Stuart, who looks down. A perfect semicircle has been snipped clean out of the bib of his overalls. He looks at the new hole, looks at Kevin, then just shrugs with a sigh, as if to say, well, at least you tried. Kevin offers a sheepish, apologetic giggle. Just then, a new contender enters the ring. Bob, the small, enthusiastic minion with two different colored eyes, scrambles onto the counter. He spots a thick, large rubber band left near a fruit bowl. His eyes light up. An idea is forming. He grabs the rubber band and stretches it between his two tiny hands, demonstrating his plan to the others. Sling-a-shot! Go! Bob's plan is clear. A makeshift slingshot. Kevin and Stuart look at each other, intrigued. Bob looks around for ammunition. He finds a small, hard, dried, berry perfect for his projectile weapon. He carefully loads the berry into the rubber band, pulling it back taut. The rubber band strains. Kevin and Stuart, sensing potential danger, immediately dive behind a toaster for cover, their eyes peeking over the top. Closing parentheses, Bob takes careful aim at the mangled cereal box. He leans back, pulling the rubber band with all his might, his face a mask of pure concentration. His little fingers are trembling from the strain. Just as he's about to release, his grip slips. Wah-ha-ha-ha. No! 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 The rubber band snaps forward with a loud twist. The berry shoots off, but not towards the cereal box. It flies in the complete opposite direction. The camera follows the berry in a frantic, ricocheting journey around the kitchen. It bounces off a metal pot with a clang, then a frying pan with a pang, zipping past Kevin and Stuart's hiding spot, then a high-pitched, delicate ping. The camera zooms in on a fragile glass jar sitting precariously on the edge of a high shelf. The label reads, Gru's Experimental Anti-Gravity. Goo. The jar wobbles. The scene shifts into dramatics. The jar teeters on the edge, tilting forward, then back, then forward again. Kevin and Stuart's eyes are wide with terror. They watch, helpless, as the jar finally tips over the edge and begins to fall. The camera follows the jar's descent directly towards the unsuspecting Bob, who is still looking at his empty slingshot in confusion. Ah! Bob! Papoy! Floating Bob! The jar lands directly on Bob's head with a soft thump and shatters, covering him completely in a thick, glowing green goo. He doesn't just fall. He is knocked off his feet and then slowly begins to float a few inches off the kitchen floor. He spins gently in the air, limbs dangling, completely encased in the sticky substance, like an insect in amber. Kevin and Stuart rush out from behind the toaster, pointing and screaming in a mix of terror and utter confusion at the sight of their floating friend. The chaos subsides. Kevin, using a spatula, and Stuart, using a broom, manage to pull the floating Bob back down to the ground. It's a sticky, messy struggle. They frantically scrape the glowing goo off him. After a few moments, a goo-free, but very dazed, Bob is standing. The three minions look at each other, then back at the cereal box, the original source of all their trouble. They've had enough. With a shared, primal scream of frustration, they all lunge at the box, tearing at it with their bare hands. Cardboard rips, and cereal flakes explode everywhere, showering the kitchen floor. Amidst the mess, Bob, now recovered, grins happily. He bends down, scoops up a handful of cereal and floor dust, and tries to stuff it into his mouth, forgetting to lift his goggles first. The cereal just smushes against the glass of his goggles. Cereal, he laughs, perfectly happy, as Kevin and Stuart just shake their heads at the absolute catastrophe surrounding them. The kitchen is a disaster, but they finally have their cereal. Well, sort of. Thanks for watching our little kitchen adventure. If you enjoyed the chaos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Minion Mayhem. We'd love to have you as part of our banana-loving family. See you next time.